Alright, well, hello everyone, I'm Westmont. This is an item transport elevator dealio. This is in response to generic B. This is a 3x5 item elevator, and that's the reason why right there, is that redstone wire. If that wasn't there, and you didn't count the pistons, it'd be 2x5, but it's 3x5, so I'll go show you how to build this now. So something I didn't know before is that you can't send power through pistons. You can activate the piston with it, but you can't send power through it. So keeping that in mind, I did simplify the wiring just a little bit. So before I had a 4x5 hole in the ground, now I just have a 3x3x2 hole in the ground. Okay, so we're going to first start by making a pulse lengthener. We do this by having a line with repeaters and a normal line. This line will carry the length of the original, pulse, which is the button. And this one will carry the delay, so piston will be up. Once this catches up to it, it'll keep the piston up until this runs out. This is necessary because we're going to have this block go up and then shoot outward, and then this one will bring it back, and then that'll bring it back down. I'll demonstrate this in a second. And this is to activate the first piston. Alright, I'm just gonna get the wiring here. So we'll have, I suppose we could just do that, couldn't we? Alright, I mean there's really no specific way to do this, but alright, so you see how that works? We're basically going to just repeat this layer right here. I'm gonna repeat that a bunch of times. So, whoop. Get out of here. Alright, we have this. This is just for the housing here. Obviously, this is going to go up ways. And the repeaters will be out here. So, you can build this part however, in what order you want. I'm just doing it very sloppily because I'm making a tutorial. Obviously you'll have much more time than I do. Alright, so you want to get rid of the opposite one on this side. There you go. I think that should be enough for a demonstration. Let's just add... Whoop. Damn it! This stupid trick where you delete the block below it while placing the one on top isn't working for me. Alright, so you can put a cap on here just so that the items will shoot out this way once they get up to here. Now this only works in the 1-3 column, if I remember. Yeah, the direction, or 2-4. It works in the 2-0. Wow, I can't talk. Okay, it works in the 2-0 column and not the 1-3 for some reason. I guess I don't know why. Just the way it works. Alright, so that's done down there. You can pretty much cover this up, except for this little thing here. Don't really want to cover that up. So we'll just repeat this going upward. This is actually a spot where wire goes, so we'll just replace that with lightwood. Repeater here, which is on 4, because they need 4, I think at least 4, in order for the items to go up to the next block. So that's why it's on 4, and you just want to put a redstone wire on that, and then going up to here. Now this is the part where glowstone comes in handy. There. It prevents the signal from going back on itself. Most people use it for like vertical wiring, because it's like glass where it'll cut the signal, or it won't cut the signal. Like if you had, just for all the newbies out here who want to know this, If you power this, it won't power that, but if you have glowstone or glass here, it will power it. Willpower. But the neat thing about glowstone is you can put redstone on top of it. So it's a good way to kind of cheat your wiring upward. Now, we use that in a couple different places here. Oops, I guess I'll just stick with dark wood here. Wow, alright. We have this come through here, right? And this is where we want it. We want it to go, not there, because we don't want it to go back down on itself. We don't want feedback. That's also why we're using a repeater on this side and not this side, because if we had it here, it would power this block and go down. We want this on top, right? So that we can have the next wire here, which I actually did this wrong. This should be glowstone, which it doesn't need to be, but for example here, it should be, because this is where the wire's going to go. It's going to go like this all the way up, right? Because this is where it comes from, so we could actually just build this column. Now the wire, you want it to go through that glowstone up onto here, there, and then the repeater going through the block again. So that's where it repeats, that's where it does the same thing. It actually repeated right here, so right here you want to use a normal glowstone block so that this can come through. This is basically this, but mirrored, so it's on the other side, or rotated rather. So glowstone here, it'll allow the wire to, or the signal to come up through. Block here, it'll cut it off from the top to the down. So basically that's it. It's just a nice repetitive pattern. Just remember to keep setting these repeaters to 4. I already put the wiring there. And once you're done with it, I do have like a neat way. Not really neat. I suppose it's not like a new trick, but you don't need 4 for the delay, so you can just use 2 repeaters, and that way it'll shoot the blocks out into another water stream or whatever. Don't really need these, I guess. So you basically at this point just fill in. Yeah, that's good. Okay, you can just fill in all your little gaps here. Right, now you don't want to put one there. If you do, make it glowstone. So where was the last place the signal comes up here? Does it power? Powers this, right? So we can do this. Place a block on top of that. Place a block or a torch here, and then repeater facing downward, and then a block. Of course, you want to put blocks here and here. So since that's 2 ticks of delay, that'll fire after this one comes out, which I guess it doesn't matter, because the blocks aren't floating, you know, they aren't going up and then being affected by gravity to fall back down into the next block to be stable to push out again. They're just pushing out this way, which means if this one comes down earlier than 4 ticks, then it'll be fine. So we'll just, I guess we don't need that up there. And of course this makes it easy to put a roof on here, because you're not cutting off any of the delays. I guess if you wanted, you could do that. So yeah, that's about it. I'll give this a quick test, and I'll thank you guys for watching. Of course, put the water stream in. And hopefully we get all of our stuff back. Okay. Of course you can take this this wire, the input, and move it up if you want, using the glowstone trick if you'd like. So, press the button, all of the pistons fire, and we have stuff shoot out here. And that's all of it. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and Generic B, I hope you consider this for use in your LP. Alright.